A warm welcome to everyone in today's Mind Gym session. And we start by expressing our gratefulness, our gratitude to Mother Universe and to anyone and everyone to whom we are grateful for making us who we are. So we do it in silence and with reverence. We can close our eyes or keep our eyes open as we might wish to do it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Abdul Bhai, welcome.
Thank you, দাদা।
How are you, Abdul Bhai?
হ্যাঁ দাদা, ঠিক আছি। আমি পেশেন্টের বাড়িতে রয়েছি এখনো, আমি সেই জন্য কারেক্ট হলাম।
Okay, no issues. So we'll start by practicing here out
Okay.
today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We will be practicing here out, a calm music, which is of 432 hertz, that will be helping us maybe at the end of to end the day in a very calm way. Right. Just a minute. Okay. Ritika, good evening. Today we are late. We're starting a little late, but I think we will all enjoy this. Okay, so we start with here out, but before getting into here out, I would like to share a small story, a story that I have shared earlier, a story that I resonate with very much. So the story goes like this. There was a monk who stayed, who had a monastery at the middle of a hill, middle of a mountain, middle of the pathway. He had a monastery. So one day he was standing there and he found that there was a person who was coming from the top of the mountain and he is going down. As this monk was standing there, the person, the traveler, he came and asked this monk, Monk, can I ask you something? And the monk said, yes, please ask by all means. He asked the monk, I was staying at the top of the mountain and now I'm planning to go in the valley and stay there. Just wanted to know how the people in the valley are like. And the monk said, can I ask you something in return? And the person said, yes, you can. The monk asked, how were the persons that you staying with in the top of the mountain? And the person said, oh, they were not very good people, they're not very good people. I really couldn't stay with them. But I wonder how the people in the valley are. The monk smiled at him and said, my son, I'm sorry to say, people in the valley are almost like that. The man was disappointed and he went down. After some time, there was another person who was traveling to the valley. He stayed there probably for some time in the top of the mountains and he saw the monk and smiled at him and said, Monk, I'm going to stay down in the valley for some time. Can you let me know how the people are there in the valley? The monk smiled at him and asked him, my son, can you let me know how the people at the top of the mountains were? And this person said, oh, I must tell you, they're great people. They loved me so much. I had a lovely time out there. But I wonder how the people in the valley would be. The monk smiled at him and said, my son, they are also beautiful people. You'll get a lot of love from them. I will not share the moral of the story. We can take it and use it the way we would like to. But I just thought I'll share this story. It's a very, very nice story and very close to my heart. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Can you hear the sound? Can someone confirm?
Yes, Dada.
Okay, thank you. So just do a hear out. Just lie down wherever you are, or you can, if you're sitting in a chair, just be very, very relaxed and listen to the music. Do a hear out. Focus only on the music, as if that's the only thing that's available to you at this moment, nothing else. Hear out. Hear out. During hear out, segregate the various sounds and listen to them separately. That's mindfulness. Hear out. Hear out. Hear out. Hear out. Hear out. stop the music now. From now on, just focus on the sound of the water hitting the shores. Focus on that. If that is not there, follow it, listen to it, focus on the water, sound of the water hitting the shores. So there is a music which is being played at the foreground. Then the background, there is the sound of the water hitting the shores. Listen to the background music, right? That will now start differentiating. We now get deepening our practice of hear out. Let's deepen it further now. Listen to the sound of the bells at the background. This is further deepening, right? Enjoy. Now shift to the sound of the water hitting the shores. We are shifting from one to another. Layering of consciousness. come to the close of this session. We are approaching another few seconds. I will stop the music and stop sharing. How was it for you? How was the experience? Could you listen to the sound of the bells? Are you all there? Hello.
Yes, sir, we could. I could. Rivanshu, this side, sir.
Yes, Rivanshu, could you hear the sound of the bell?
Yes, sir. It's actually I went into a trance only. I think it was
Yes.
due.
It's a so what we yes, Bithika, you also unmuted.
Yes, Dada, I also heard that.
Could you focus on that?
Yes, Dada.
Okay, so what we just did was, if we awareness is when you hear the music. Focus is what you focus on separately. That is concentration. That is equanimity. When you are breaking down the layers and segregating each part. And if you see, if you have noticed rather, when you are focusing on the sound of the bell, the other sounds, you can hear them, but the attention is not towards them. Now that is mindfulness. That is mindfulness. When you were listening to the sound of the water hitting the shores, you could not hear the bell, right? And when you heard the bell, you could not hear the sound of the water. So that is mindfulness. We are now deepening the practice. Those who would join tomorrow, we will be deepening the same practice once again. So I hope all of you enjoyed it. Be consistent in practicing it. We will all notice the difference. So thank you, Snehaji. Thank you, Rimanshu. Thank you, Bithika. Thank you, Shubhajit, for being there. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Good night,
Good-
sir.
good
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.